Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce courtside. So the Wizards will get the first possession.
Every time I watch Sarr, I'm just amazed at how light off the floor he is.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Grant, you talk about NBA length. Allie. Sarr has it in spades.
So many young bigs we're seeing these days. He combines that length with some guard skills as well. And that's a very intriguing package.
And it's Washington with the ball. Following the score by Los Angeles. With the drive. Pass to Poole. Here's Sarr. Back to Poole. Shoots from 14. It's Hayes with the rebound. Here's James. Count it.
Okay, King James. Look, there is no stopping Bron when he gets on the bounce.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
A bit ago, Brian Keefe and I were able to chat. He was just marveling at LeBron's ability to take advantage of any mistake you make, even a minor one. He said, if you're even a half step away from a guy defensively, LeBron will find that person. Coach is asking his guys to stay connected to shooters tonight.
Thank you for that, Allie. Hachimura with room to shoot. And it's Coulibaly with a rebound.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
And it's out of bounds to the Wizards as Washington retains possession. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Poole with the ball. Now Vanderbilt defending. Kicks it out to Middleton. Back to Poole. Pass to Sarr. Shot clock at 5. And he goes in for the dunk.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Doncic deciding where to go with it. And slam dunk by James.
Look, getting inside positioning is what he wants. Like, once that man gets in there and gets moving, oh, he's going to finish that
dunk. From deep, here's Doncic. First shot won't go. You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success, and anything short of that is a failure.
And that one's good. Poole.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And here's Doncic. Pass to Hachimura. Screen by James. To the inside. And James throws it down.
So unpredictable in pick and roll sets. James just taking what he sees and lets it open up.
And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Pass to Smart.
2 minutes remaining in the first quarter. 2 minutes.
Back to Middleton. Rebounded by the Lakers.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Doncic outside. Out to Hachimura. Pass to James. Doncic on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. And that misses. That would have put him up. Now George. Back to Middleton. And it's Middleton finishing it off.
Oh, a beauty. Aggressive move by Middleton. Slamming it in to make a statement.
James deciding where to go with it. To the middle. Here's Hayes. And Finished off by Hayes.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Smart right side. Driving inside. Vanderbilt pulls it in. 2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
And here's Doncic outside. Buries it from 3.
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the 3. Needs to keep doing this now.
Here's Smart. Pass to Sarr. Now here's George. From downtown. Hachimura with a rebound. 20 seconds left in the first quarter here. Oh, there's the alley.
Gifted moving the ball. Luka is one of the best passers in the league.
And here's Middleton. To halt the run. That shot is off. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's Los Angeles up 3.
The Lakers, 15.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Time to welcome your Wizards dancer.
Down on back-to-backs, but some pushback for a surprising reason. Richard, teams need multiple days off in order to practice.
Yeah, that's right. With only 1 day off between games, teams don't usually practice on those off days. It's not as simple as it looks.
Reeves up top. Vincent outside. Launches it. And it's Poole with a rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Middleton from the outside. The Lakers lead by 3. Now Reeves. Pass to James. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Sarr.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
And here's Reeves outside. Sinks the tray. Reeves has got his first 3 points of the game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Vincent outside. Pass to connect. Back to Vincent. And here's Finney-Smith. George defending. Here's James. And Los Angeles, another 3.
When you're guarding LeBron, you have to give him something. So the King, well, he'll take a three-point basket.
And how about LeBron? Even if he's no longer the clear-cut best player in the league, he can still take over a game, RJ.
Oh, make no mistake, he is still the best when he needs to be. Absolutely has a switch that gets flipped when he needs it. It's not on for 48 minutes, but he can definitely turn it on for a few.
Yeah, good floor recognition from Sarr. Encouraging to see him working on his passing like this.
For 3, James. It's rebounded by Washington. Here he goes. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on LeBron James. Washington shooting their first foul shot of the game. And the free throw, no good.
Yeah, and the potential Sarr has is enticing. He's a talented, mobile big man who wants to keep improving.
Vanderbilt with a screen. James with the ball. Guarded now by George. Here's Coulibaly. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Coulibaly's got 6 points.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Sarr. He's got 6. Down low. Smart outside. Pass to George. Now here's Middleton. He's got 5. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Vincent with the ball. There's a minute 47 left to play in the second quarter. Vanderbilt. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Lakers lead by 3.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Middleton outside. And he gets it to go. He's got 7.
Yeah, whether it's his passing or scoring, Middleton will pick you apart in the two-man game.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants to review the game plan.
Wizards,
1:19 left in the second quarter. Doncic with it. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Inside. Here's Smart. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Hachimura from long range. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Here's Smart. Ooh, nice. Smart slipping inside.
Yeah, well, Marcus Smart, when you talk about basketball IQ, those are one of the things that he does. Sets a good pick, gets himself open.
Outside Reeves. Pass to Hachimura. Now Doncic. Here's Hayes. Excellent D there from Holmes. Kispert on the wing. Now here's Smart. It'll count. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Lakers on top. They're up by 5. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. We've got second half action for you. And if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Doncic outside. Pass to James. Oh, George with a steal. And a fast break now for the Wizards. Up the floor. And it's Middleton finishing it off.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Out to Hachimura. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Washington. And Grant, when you play the Wizards, you better be ready to run.
BA, they like to speed you up. They force you to play at their pace. And on the flip side, that gives you open floor opportunities as well.
Outside Vanderbilt. Back to Doncic. Pass to Hachimura. Some solid defense from Coulibaly. If they score here, they're back in front.
And they've been waiting to retake this lead for a bit.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul.
First personal.
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Smart. And he lays it up and in. And the Wizards lead by 2.
Look, we know Marcus Smart wants to get in close and get that high percentage finish.
To the paint. Hachimura outside to stop the run. Count the basket. Hachimura's got 5.
A smart decision maker with a versatile skill set. Hachimura always takes the shots that he's comfortable with.
Kicks it to George. Pass to Coulibaly. Shot clock at 6. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second.
It's on LeBron James.
Second team.
Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
Well, it was a tough season for the Washington Wizards, Grant. A franchise low 15 wins.
You know, BA, it started with trading away their star, Bradley Beal, before the season. But I like their new direction, prioritizing the future and developing talent.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, LeBron James last season set the record for most All-Star nods in NBA history. He said, quote, "I'm blessed to do what I love and just to try to give back to the game that's given to me over 2 decades. Long ago, I exceeded anything I ever dreamed of being in the NBA. Everything else is just extra credit." Brian?
Thanks, Allie. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Here's Holmes. Drives to the hoop. Chalk up 2 there.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
They set the pick to the inside. Reeves. It's James on the wing. 4-3. And Holmes pulls it down. Washington trailing. Down low. Here's Champagnie. Vanderbilt with the block.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
And here's Doncic. The 3, James. Missed it. 4 for 8 in the contest. Three-pointer, Kispert. Sinks it from distance. Kispert's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. The shot by James, no good. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Pass to Holmes. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Lakers.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
The Lakers trail. Doncic outside. Now Finney-Smith. This one for 3. Tries to keep it alive. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Vanderbilt.
Coming onto the floor for the Lakers, number 27, Alex Len.
The Wizards on offense. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Poole exploding to the rim. The 3 is up. He drops it from range. Poole's got 6.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Pass to connect. Looking to win the run. And Holmes pulls it down.
Credit to him for trying to get that three right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
26 seconds left in the third quarter. To the middle. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Reeves up top. And it's Coulibaly with a rebound. Here's Poole. Pass to Kispert. Here's Holmes. The third quarter comes to a close. It's Washington leading by 5. And we're coming right back after this break to get the...
The Lakers, 34.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Washington leading by 5. Now Smart. Pass to Holmes. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Wizards lead by 7.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Inside. Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. So both teams changing it up here. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Brian Keefe was saying to the team. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now, keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. George, no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Pass to Goodwin. Doncic on the wing. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Washington. Outside Coulibaly. And here's George. Smart right side. Back to George. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Smart is just such an effective combo guard. IQ off the charts. He's just fantastic at getting his teammates going.
Assisted by...
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
Kicks it to George. Lets the 3 fly. LeBron with the rebound. Lakers trail by 5. Here's Connect. The shot by James, no good. Smart looking around. Here's Sarr. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Doncic outside. Here's the 3. They get it again.
Washington foul. Chris Middleton.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And he makes both free throws.
A perfect trip to the line narrows the gap.
Going inside.
For his size, Sarr has impressive mobility, and that's a pretty fluid drive.
Here's James. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
For Los Angeles, LeBron James.
And he sinks the second.
And when you think of LeBron, his competitive spirit is, to me, the first thing that comes to mind. All this guy wants to do is win all the time.
Pass to Sarr. Now Middleton. 5 to shoot. Banked it in off the glass. And the Wizards lead by 8.
You know, and with a rare combination of length and shooting, Chris Middleton is a bucket.
Here's Doncic. Luka! Get off me! A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to George. To the middle. Here's Sarr. 5 on the clock. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Three-pointer is up. Middleton. Lakers trail by 6.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
Doncic up top. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Just 3 to shoot. Here's James. Rebound by the Wizards.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
First team foul.
44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Coulibaly. Smart outside. Here's Sarr. Just 4 to shoot. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the
And he
Wizards.
cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
2 shots.
And he's able to hit the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Doncic left side. There's 14 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. The drive by Smart. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Jared Vanderbilt picks one up.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And the second of 2 is good. And that stretches their lead to 8. The Lakers call timeout. They're losing by 8. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them. So why not go down fighting?
So it's Washington.
Hey, good game, bro. You cheese your way.
A
Good
competitive
game.
game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
What a game that was. Chris Middleton went off. 14-5-1. And my best player. Alex Harden, my best player. How is he 205, 7 feet tall? I'm 205 and I'm like 6 feet tall. That's crazy. Dude, gain 100 pounds, bro. Jordan Poole had 6 points, 2 for 2 from 3. Came in clutch. 6, 2, and 5. Koulibaly. Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart mostly the whole game. Kispert came in with a clutch 3. I don't even know who this guy is, but he's getting shit on by LeBron. Sadiq Bey, I should have played him. You got Malcolm Brogdon? Damn. Sean Holmes. He had 12 with LeBron, 11 with Luka. See team comparison. I couldn't hit free throws. I hit 5 or 11 from 3-point. He hit 5 or 19. He had a 3-point lead in the first quarter. Second quarter, he had a 2-point lead. Third quarter, I clamped him, bro. I had to put Marcus Smart on Luka and Alex on LeBron. Fourth quarter, they did make a run, kind of.